Time for Nintendo Direct! Pikmin.
This is Pikmin.
Okay, we're gonna start with Pikmin.
Yay!
Release date. I mean, so this Nintendo Direct is supposed to be about things in the first half. So we're either getting this in the first half or they're giving us a release date for later, but it's probably for the first half. Which means that this game is much further along than we anticipated.
They're so cute.
And actually, in the past year, Mal's replayed all 3 games.
Yeah.
So Mal's like super excited.
Oh, look at that with
the weed.
Oh, and you can climb straight up some walls. So it looks like you're getting treasure and not
Ice Pikmin.
fruit.
So it's like rock Pikmin are back, but also they have
freezing capabilities.
And you can freeze ponds, and then you can walk over it with all of your Pikmin!
Oh my god!
Oh, that's really cool.
That's a new good mechanic.
That's really cool.
Oh my god.
It's a friendly. Kind of feels like the evolution of the Bulbmin in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah, but very large. Look, it carries 10.
So we're still doing multiple captains.
Yeah.
Because like,
I mean, that's
the evolution of the series has went in that direction, right?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, the queen. Dungeons.
Yeah. Inside portions are back.
4 captains.
So the interesting thing about this is that, like, you know, if this is the first half...
May.
Well, May is when we're getting Zelda.
That's true.
Would they cannibalize Zelda?
March.
That's so soon.
Oh, Starbits.
Okay, July. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Still, that's so...
But did you see there's a nighttime portion?
Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone. Yeah. I'm already real excited. Like, I was expecting there to be information about Pikmin 4.
Yeah.
And we have a release date, so I'm already like, cool, this is great. Love it. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's incredible. Okay. Samba de Amigo, which, you know, the Switch Joy-Cons would be perfect for. Jeez. I don't know how familiar people are with this game, but this is an old Dreamcast title which had special Maraca controllers, so like this is a blast from the past. It's kind of wild to see this come back.
It's cute.
It's kind of the original Just Dance.
Yeah.
I have no idea if this game will actually be any good, but I love that it exists just conceptually.
Yeah.
Just because it's just a continuation of a Dreamcast series.
Top Model 2.
No, this is there's a series. Fashion Dream. I forget what the series is called, but it might just be Fashion whatever. But there's a series that was for like DS and then maybe 3DS. And it's you do fashion stuff, and it looks like it's now come to Switch. Also,
you could take their clothes.
This version of Tokyo or whatever looks very dangerous. Like there's these walkways
They're
up in the air.
There's
no guardrails. So this is just stuff. Who knows? Because it says that it would be talking about stuff in the first half, but the whole thing isn't that. It's whatever. So who knows what we're gonna see in this this direct? This is kind of wild.
Yeah, it
is. So Dead Cells is an indie game that I actually covered in First 20 a few years back. It was fun, and now it's a crossover game with Castlevania. Neat.
Tron puzzle game.
It's not really the type of game I would want to play with Tron.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd want to ride the bikes. It's fine. Oh my god. Yeah, there was just enough information. I was like, this kind of looks like Ghost Trick. It is Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick, which is a super old DS game, is apparently getting a port to Switch, which is fantastic. Ghost Trick is a bit of a cult classic. Is this Rayman Legends, but it's Mickey and Minnie?
I think so. I think you're right.
I think it reminds me of it just because the art style is very similar. Yeah, and you can do it for... Yeah, this is just Rayman Legends, which is great, because Rayman Legends is a good game. Oh man, you'll be able to get engaged to so many more people.
Boyd?
Oh, not Boyd. He's dead. He's dead in emblem form too. It's kind of wild that Wave 2 is coming out today. The game just came out, so it's all fast. Octopath Traveler 2. I wonder if they'll get all the way to 8, and then they can call it Octopath Traveler. Is this the first one?
Oh,
the second one. Oh.
This is the one
We
I
left
had.
Katamari. Okay, well this is cool because we did
First one.
We did a stream of the first one. Now we can do a stream of the second one. Are you ready to handle just half of a Joy-Con again? But we were such a good team. We were such a good team.
Yeah. There
Alright.
it is.
I almost wonder if it's just going to release today. Like, they've had it done for so long that they might just be like, available today.
They do that a lot, and I like it when they do that.
It is a nice surprise. And, you know, I've talked about it before, but, like, I bought Advance Wars, like, at launch, and really, really, really loved it. I stayed up all night playing it. And I wouldn't mind playing it again. April 21st.
Yep.
Okay, well at least it has a date.
It's not far.
It's not too far off. I definitely want to pick that up. Kirby. Oh, there's a new Kirby game coming out like real soon. They're the Return to Dreamland, the port from the Wii version.
But hear me out.
Yeah,
Dream Course.
it's probably not going to happen. Okay, so they're adding additional content, which is cool. And we already knew that, I think, because they said that there's like some new abilities in the game as well. I never actually played Return to Dreamland, other than what little we played with Emil the day it came out. So it's a game that I'd like to maybe get around to playing. It's nice that they're adding additional content to it. So Kirby in February, Advance Wars in April, Zelda in May. There's something big.
Pikmin in July?
Pikmin in July. Is something big lined up for March?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering when this was going to happen. So Game Boy is going to be coming to NSO, which is very cool. And like, there's been a lot of information about that. Like, there's been code that they found, and also you just kind of knew that at some point we were going to get it.
Because, like, why not?
Because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Tetris, which is the best-selling Game Boy game. A good choice. 6 golden coins is fantastic.
Oh, that battle.
Gargoyle's Quest. Save the
Gargoyle's Quest. That's an interesting choice.
New Nightmare.
It's a very interesting choice.
Yep.
Supernatural Shadow Island.
Alone in the Dark is a really good-looking Game Boy game. Metroid 2. Wario Land 3 is also good. I would love to see Wario Land 1.
More games will be added in the future.
Oracle games?
Man, Pokemon Trading Card game is so freaking good.
And
So good. Ooh, interesting. And what you giving us? Minish Cap?
Game Boy Advance without
Oh, that game. No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks.
Super Circuit.
Oh, I put
Oh, I never got to play Super Circuit.
I put hundreds of hours into Super Circuit.
Mario and Luigi.
Superstar Saga.
Venture through a zany world and
The Mario and Luigi games are really, really good. You know, I never beat Minish Cap.
into a big adventure.
haven't
I
played
remember
it.
I got really far into it and then I got stuck somewhere.
Play is
Good titles. Mm-hmm. I want to play Golden Sun again.
Game Boy Timeline.
Ah, so that's how they're doing it. I mean, they're adding value to the expansion pass.
Yeah.
Or they're withholding value from a normal membership, however you view it. Okay, so that's happening today. Cool. Very, very cool. Happy about that. Ah, I was wondering if they were going to do this.
Especially after the last one.
I was wondering if they were going to do this. This is really, really cool. Because, like, everyone's been waiting for Metroid Prime 4, and there's been a lot of information floating around like, well, what if Metroid Prime 1? Very, very cool. And Metroid Prime 1 is such a classic. It's one of those games that really really made the jump into 3D very, very successfully. Metroid Prime Remastered. Cool. Cool. I'm real excited about that.
The physical
What?
version of the game will be available in stores
Dang, man.
Here it is, but if you want an actual copy,
I would like a physical copy, yeah, thank you. Dang. It's just like, ta-da! You can play Metroid Prime 1 now. Oh, that's
is coming to
interesting.
Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful
I just,
era,
to be honest, I just love to see
the Empire's
games that
conspiracy
have
grows closer.
been stuck on
Spirits
systems
dwelling within the protagonists.
moved forward in time so they can
You'll
continue to
stand
be
up the
played.
Empire across two different eras of war.
You know, because I don't think that all preservation should fall to hobbyists. I think if the developers have the source code and they can move things forward, then they should. So it's nice to see that happen.
Using cars.
Layton.
This does look like
It
it's
is!
Layton. When was the last time we had a
Oh,
Professor
too
Layton
long.
game?
There's like a
There's not
there was
one.
a phone one, wasn't there?
There's
and it
not
was
one
some
on
girl.
on the Switch though.
No.
This is the first Switch one. Mallory loves Professor Layton games.
I do.
Oh, and that's
Oh,
it.
that's
That's all
all
you
we
get.
get?
You just get to know that it's happening. Is Wave 4 the last wave of Mario courses?
Yoshi's
Because people have been asking me, they're like, when are you guys going to play Mario 8 Deluxe courses, like all the special courses? And I was like, once the DLC is done. And I think we're like closing in on that. Like once it's done, we will play it, I promise.
They're bringing Birdo.
Nice. Oh, 6 waves. That's right, there's 6 waves. Sorry everyone, you gotta wait a few more months.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, I actually got an email about that game and it was like, I want to try that game. Power Pros! Available later today! God, Power Pros is so much better than you think it is. It is so good. Is it Zelda? Because
I
you would
bet it's
expect them
Zelda.
to end on Zelda. Maybe just a new trailer that shows some new stuff. So there's more flying guys. There's a few new enemies that we've seen. You can ride rails like Sonic the Hedgehog.
You get a gauntlet. You can build vehicles.
Oh, so this is move over Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. That's Zelda's time to shine. May 12th is still the date. Why they just swapped the 12 and the 5? They're like, we're really sorry about this.
It's actually the
It's actually December 5th now. An amiibo of Link with the Force powers from Star Wars. And that's it! Thanks, Nintendo. So first gut reaction for the Direct is good.
yeah.
Good. I mean, the thing that I was most interested in was getting a Pikmin 4 release date.
Yes.
And we got that.
That was the game I'm most excited for.
Yeah.
The thing I'm most surprised about is Layton, the Professor Layton game.
That we're finally getting a new one of those. Yeah. There's a lot of things in here that, like, they weren't necessarily huge surprises.
Yeah.
But the fact that they were announced is still inherently good. Getting a release date for Pikmin 4, big deal. Getting Game Boy and Game Boy Advance on Nintendo Switch Online, big deal, especially because that's today.
A date for Advance Wars.
A date for Advance Wars, Metroid Prime remastered being real and dropping today. Those are all things that interest me. And, you know,
We knew there would be Zelda news. It's good to hear it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would be kind of wild if they went back on their release date.
Yeah.
But it's not impossible. So I'm glad that they're sticking to that. I think one of the interesting things is that we have not had any Mario news in a while.
That's true.
Like, obviously, we got more Mario Kart DLC, but I think one of the interesting things is, like, Mario is a little MIA, and that's interesting. Certainly, we'll probably be getting some more...
Was there news about there being like an Odyssey 2? I thought I must have dreamed that. Okay.
You did dream that. And there's been a lot of rumors about that, too, of, like, you know, there hasn't been a... It's now been, however many years, 6 or 7 years since, like, Odyssey. So we're kind of awaiting another mainline Mario title, too, so...
That'll be next.
Maybe.
That'll
and
be
like,
on my next bingo card.
Okay. I mean, we did. Even though this direct covered mostly stuff from the first half, you know, there was a few things for the year, but it didn't really cover into the second half. So we'll get another direct, you know, in summer that kind of fills in what's going on in the second half of the year, and I'm sure there will be some other surprises there too. So overall, pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think better than the last one. I mean, it's all subjective, right? There was a lot of farm sims in the last one. And I mean, if you like farm sims, then like the last Nintendo Direct was a really good one for you. But this one, I think, will probably appeal to a wider audience. And I feel like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us know what you are most excited for down in the comments below. There's quite a bit, I think, to be excited about. But it does always make me wonder, like, okay, they talked about all these things, but they didn't talk about this or this. When is that coming? When are we getting Mother 3?
Well, when they mentioned GBA, I was like,
oh yeah, I'm sure that Mother 3 will be something that launches for the Japanese Nintendo Switch Online. Because it came to Wii U.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Comment below. We'll see you for the next Nintendo Direct.